Hey traders, Raghee here, and in this recap video I'm going to take you through some of the trades that we did in the Simpler Futures chat room this morning. I'm in the chat room every morning from 8 a.m. to 9:20. After that, we take you guys through the open with Mr. Neil Yeager, and throughout the day, Neil and Mr. David Starr take you through the remainder of the day until I come back after the close for the 405 post-close and a look at the early Asia market. We do that every single day. I'm in the post-close Monday through Thursday. So this was what we did this morning, and this was a momentum play. Now, we haven't had a momentum play in some time. It was really setting up quite nicely because we had some hot zones, some economic releases due out at 8:30 as the euro was testing the 1785 area. And let me just show you here. Let me clean up some of this chart so you could see what we had already done. And that is utilizing the sideways market, flat wave, lots of blue grab candles in here, and also the box, the Darvis box here. Not a classic Darvis, but this is the Simpler Trading Darvis tool. And you can see here that the resistance was waiting right there at that 85 area. And we were looking for follow through in terms of a break of that level to get long with momentum. And that's exactly what we saw here through 85. We've actually punched up to the 1846 level. And I'm actually going to take this long into the weekend. And that's the Euro US momentum play. Along with the 830, we actually had a number of other setups. And I'm going to show you the next one, which was the NQ. We actually had 4 momentums that triggered the Euro US, the NQ, the ES, and the YM. Now, while the ES was a sideways momentum play, the NQ, the ES, and the YM were classic wave reversals. And by the way, heads up, because next week I'm going to be sharing with you guys a momentum, or wave reversal momentum checklist. So if you've been curious about how to put this trade on, I'm going to share with you a checklist that'll walk you through the process. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out next week. So we had a 57.87 momentum buy. Again, the box was in play. This time I was a little bit more conservative because I could have taken this trade earlier and a little bit more aggressively through the wave break, which happened way down around 57.80. But, you know, 7 points on an intraday time frame may seem like a lot, but I thought that 7 points was worth waiting for. I liked the timing of a post hot zone long entry. And in this way, I could take out not only the 34 EMA on the high, but also the previous resistance based upon actual price action. These are not projected support and resistance levels. They are actual support and resistance levels. So breaking that 57.87 took us long. I like to use a CCI for that. Let me show you what we do here. So it's a commodity channel index. And I like to have the 100 plus 100 reading. And that is exactly what we were looking for. Now the indicators that I'll use are really more about having a secondary confirmation. Price is enough, but for those of you that want an extra filter, these indicators do work very nicely. ES had a very similar entry long, as did the YM. So let me take you to the YM here. The YM is one of my favorite indexes to trade. And a lot of traders are looking for an opportunity to take a move and take advantage of a YM buy, which I will also take long. It's a riskier trade, but I'm taking a smaller position into the weekend. It's half the position because we basically took the 21,853 buy. I took that just for a quick jaunt to 21,880, and I'm going to take the remainder of it long into the weekend. And you know, one of the things that I like about being a little bit more conservative is more levels will trigger. There's more reason than just a moving average break. But I want to show everybody something because this was a more aggressive level from a lower entry point, which would have had you long around the 827, 830 level, and that would have been on the 15. Now, I'm pointing this out because I want you guys to realize there are a number of ways we could take advantage of these intraday wave reversals, and you can really get about as aggressive as you'd like, but of course, more aggression means a slightly different risk reward, or that you may be getting in at a level where the market will continue to chop before really seeing some acceleration. But when I share with you the checklist next week, I think you guys will be able to see a whole lot more by way of what your choices are and what we're looking for before the trigger happens, the momentum trigger happens. And with that checklist, you'll see why there were a few things on the 15 that I didn't like that were much better on the 30, and I feel pretty confident taking this long. Again, half position into the weekend. All right, so that is this recap video. In the premium video, I'm going to walk you through a number of other setups we're going to be looking at early next week. And everyone have a great weekend. I'll see you in the next update.